But right away, they'll change the look.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11.
Throwing on the first play from scrimmage. Here's Burrow. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And a nice gain of 21 yards. And that last throw, CD, going to move him even further up that all-time passing leaderboard as he just moved beyond Broadway Joe Namath at 27,663 yards.
And that's impressive because Joe Namath, my goodness, he could throw a football. I mean, it was just gorgeous the way he threw it. Rallied his Jets to a Super Bowl win, one of the greatest upsets in NFL history. Broadway Joe, the man.
Now Burrow on first down. This one caught downfield by Higgins. A big play there for Cincinnati. 53 yards.
That's how you put field position. What a play right there. That nearly went the distance. Credit this defense for not giving up. They get him down just short of the goal line, but the damage is done. It's going to be first and goal from an ideal position.
On first and goal, they'll try the option left. Yeah, he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there. And Burrow going to change the play. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Steeler defense proving its mettle here. And now this is third and goal. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. An audible here to get a new look. Fourth down. Here's Joe Burrow. Tyquan Thornton, his fifth touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. The extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the... And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. So a teammate picking him up there. That was nearly disaster.
Oh, I tell you, I'm looking at that guy get caught up. He was hung up in that dude. As soon as I went to turn, he comes loose.
Do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Gets this out wide to Pickens.
That's how you play it. You keep that cornerback, keep that receiver on the inside.
Give him 4 yards there, and it's second down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
They toss it to Roy. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. You talk about this Bengals defense. They were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. It's J.O.K. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in there for the sack. The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive. Then
You're right, that's 77.
Down, and you make the home crowd go.
There is a hush indeed.
Max protect every goddamn play.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
At their own 39-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. That'd be ideal.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back.
All my fault.
Out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36.
11 mighty.
Now it's Burrow. Downfield and caught by Thornton. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
11 mighty. 11.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now Burrow changing the look.
11 Thomas. 11 MT.
2nd down and goal. Burrow. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. Hands it off out of the gun. But he's going to be marked down very close to the 1st down marker, but it looks like he's a yard short. The field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. Oh, they're changing this at the line. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They throw for it on 4th and goal at the 1. And the Steeler defense will celebrate the goal line stand. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last. There he goes, right side. And they'll get him down up past the 15. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here. 1st and 10. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 16-yard line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. And they'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now a 3rd and 6. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as the tackle made just shy of the 30. The Steelers have 1-3 here in the early part of the year. But Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting. Instead of being aggressive, they're making plays.
And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. On 3rd down, Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start.
3 receivers, nobody's open. But you're in a 4-3 blitz and everybody, only 4 people in coverage. I got 3 receivers on one side. How can nobody be open? You only got 4 people in coverage.
Bengals take over 1st and 10.
Let's see if that works for me. Let's see if it works.
The Bengals drive about to get going. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge.
Won't work for me.
That's how we roll.
I'm wide open.
Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so. But maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
And this is incomplete. A he looked like he had a pretty good line on that.
I got just floating around out there.
But he could not pull it in.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Burrow changing things up here.
11.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow.
Why would you give me him? When I click, why would you give me the guy that's covering the other dude instead of giving me the corner right there? Why would I? He's not closer. He's covering a whole nother guy.
Bengals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. The point after is good, and that'll make the score 14-0.
But if you give me the guy that's trailing, I might be able to jump up and make the pick. So you give me the other guy.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your
max
team.
protect. You don't have no receivers out the route. It just evens everything out.
You're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. 2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And the Steelers on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Wilson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
And they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
On first down, Wilson.
You can wait.
And that one drops down incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
2nd and 10 now, Wilson. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 52 yards.
Oh, big-time credit. What a play design there. They wanted to get him loose in the open field, and they succeeded. He had all sorts of room to operate in, and they finally track him down inside the 5-yard line.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run this one in. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Good work there, holding them out on first down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Look at how he had to turn. He's never turned like that.
Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
This Bengal defense, they passed the first two tests. Now it's third and goal. Harris. And Harris is not going to get there. Great work defensively to stop him short. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1.
With the way things have gone in this game, I think they've got to consider going for it here. I realize it's just the second quarter, so they're not panicking, but they need something to give them positive momentum to get things going.
They're going for it. This is Harris. And this time he is in. Najee Harris, his first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have cut it back within a score. Well, I mean, down early here in this first half, I think they felt their backs were against the wall already, so they go for it on fourth and goal. And they're able to punch it into the end zone.
And they did a nice job there, feeling like their backs were against the wall, but going ahead and hunkering down and pushing forward and getting that score. That continues to give them an opportunity.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one. Any questions of how they'd approach this drive were answered right there. They come out throwing, and they get a nice pickup here toward the end of the first half.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. These two teams met in Cincinnati earlier in the year, and the Bengals coming out on top. So if they can win here in Pittsburgh, they'd be able to claim the season sweep.
12, 11, MT, take. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Now Burrow to throw on second down. And he comes back with one complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 36.
11, 11.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And he gets this to Thornton. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
11, mighty. 11, mighty.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
Here we go.
Second and 10.
Here we go.
Again, it's Burrow. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And the Bengals are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Set. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him go too much.
The way he's been slinging in the first half.
All coming right to you.
He throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's got to wait to try and pick up that third, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be.
11 MT, 11 MT. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. 12, 12.
Now Burrow.
I don't read it. You're a safety, though.
Got it for a Bengal touchdown. Herb
Nice.
Smith Jr. as the first half is winding down. And the Bengals would extend their lead here just before halftime. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And he's going to lose yardage. Not that it
Come on, man.
matters as the final
It's over.
seconds
You're not
tick
getting the
away.
ball back. Why would you call the timeout right there?
After that first down play, so they're going to make this
go to the
offense
half.
sweat out half number one.
Learn for that
A loss of
bullshit.
a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout.
I'm going to milk it all the way down.
Making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second.
Then I'm going to call a timeout. I'm going to milk it all the way down again. And then I'm going to kneel it.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. A gutsy call there. He exits the locker room with a lead. Try the onside
Oh, you must not know how to bounce it up like
You
that.
just wonder what the gain was there.
Oh, you don't know.
They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum
You wouldn't kick it like that if you
to
knew.
their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in
I give you the game. All you got to do is ask.
They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And he's going to
Truth, how you make it bounce up high like that? That's all you got to say.
down to the 43.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown.
I'll tell you.
It's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a
You
couple
don't
of
know.
first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
He's got room at the 30. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Early down stuff to put this offense in precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Now 2nd and 9.
Safe, no reason to take any unnecessary chances.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Fuck this defense. Jocking this defense. Defense ain't shit.
A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. That is caught. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 15-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards.
Takes a real focus.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now runs straight ahead with Warren. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Here's Wilson to throw. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. A good start to the drive. Here's
See the difference in my safety and yours? Yours is breaking on the ball. Mine just standing there.
Out of bounds. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
I guess that's what a good quarterback.
Because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd
Nah, he didn't break. He stood there. And I clicked on him and tried to break. I clicked on him and tried to break. He didn't break. He was standing there.
For them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
11.
That's the difference.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
1st down. Here's Burrow.
That shit get me every time. No matter how disciplined I try to stay. I try to slide my feet and everything.
Field and inside the 45. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
11 Thomas. 11 MT. 12.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow.
My safety.
Got a man over
Goddamn. He's supposed to be back there to help me.
now. Here's a 1st and 10. Now Burrow going to change things up.
11.
Let's look at this shit.
12. 11 MT. Hey. 11.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Touchdown. T. Higgins from 17 yards out. And the Bengals take a 3-touchdown lead.
It's just a difference in playing with good quarterbacks, I guess.
Extra point right down the
If that was behind him, that'd have been me. Your guy would have reached and picked that hoe. Not my guy. He keeps chasing. Does some stupid shit.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
Stay on him if you're going to block him. Keep blocking.
Get him down at about the 17-yard line.
They're on 17-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback,
looking for
See that?
and it's intercepted.
The trailing guy.
With a pick. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Just stay in trail position. He ain't worried about getting beat deep because, I mean, he's not going to throw it deep. Even though he's beat.
so 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Tyquan Thornton with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll increase their lead.
Same kind of route. My guy can't stay attached. Yours does.
The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout,
it's amazing.
let's
It's
just say it's been
3-4.
unusual.
Can cover this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wides. 3-4.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson.
It's amazing.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And they will
Send that one guy up the middle. Nobody's going to pick him up because it's a glitch. And nobody comes uncovered.
Here we go, here we go. 11.
Now Burrow on 1st down. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Here we go.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA.
11.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
11 common. 11 MT.
They'll set up to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the 1st. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
I peeped it.
Here we go.
And with
See what
things
y'all
looking
doing,
pretty
moving
good on
those
the
guys.
scoreboard,
See?
they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
I'm just doing what I see work. I'm just doing what I see work.
Here, Joe Burrow.
It's got to be. If it works for me, shit, it must be. There don't nothing work for me.
That pickup goes for 20.
Even pressing the guy to the outside and just the same. Look at him. Just Same. I think it's a glitch. I think it's. It just happened to happen 2 times in a row, huh?
Here we go.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue.
I see.
You can hear
And once you
pin
find
drop
out
right now.
what is programmed to do, and you
not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
you do it till it doesn't work.
That lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late.
Yeah.
I mean, if anything, with these passes,
Figuring that out.
they're getting more aggressive.
As hard as I'm
trying to drive
fighting.
the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions.
Not to be a part of this glitch. It is. If it works every time.
He didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier.
But I'm not sending more.
That is a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
Well, one thing we got to figure out is how to stop that shit. Because when you press to the outside, we still don't play him outside. They still get beat. And that's good. That's the one thing we're trying to figure out.
As they extend their fourth quarter lead. When coaches come in,
I don't know why when I'm pressing outside coverage. Stay outside. Is that what we're supposed to do? I guess the guy runs his route so well that he just can't help but bite inside.
We've been watching here, and when you go back to the early drives,
then you got Joe Burrow throwing it. It ain't really. It's different from what Zach Wilson's throwing.
Their execution throughout this contest.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone
it's a little.
knee, maybe a yard
It gets there a little quicker. I understand that. But him being so wide open, I don't understand.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, their defense has really struggled.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender
All right,
can step up.
so let's break out this new shit now.
Executed crossing route.
Let's go. My new shit.
Here's Wilson.
This motherfucker got right over there. Oh, he broke the tackle.
He may go. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line.
As soon as I break it out, it's over.
Gun.
Now a first and 10 at the 11.
As soon as I broke it out.
11.
I know. And my mindset is like I'm the only one that sees that.
Got a man and he hits him in stride. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8.
I didn't think he'd get there so quick.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Hopefully I can throw that bitch back shoulder or something. Well, I tell you. Just everybody just stand there and
Junior, 3 yards out. And the Bengals add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory.
and your guys sit down right with him. They just sit down. They don't sit down near him. They sit down and just stand there. Oh man, this game here is just figuring all that bullshit out. It's so much extra video game shit to figure out. I press cover 2. They're gonna drop. But let me do that in the middle of the field. That shit, they want to never run cover 2 in the middle of the field. Because then they'll drop and you'll run right by. Oh man, this shit's crazy. All right, we got something new for them. Here we go.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise
victory. It's that guy again.
But it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side of this one.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
It's that guy again.
Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, I wish his staff luck as they try to find positives about this performance by their offense as we move through the early part of the 4th quarter. That sack, the latest example. Down by a boatload, this offense simply can't keep up, and the quarterback is still taking hits. I'd get the backups in there if it were me.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
See, after getting sacked twice in a row, now you just happy just to get it off. And you throw it, you ain't even looking where you fucking throwing it. That's bullshit. Yeah, now I'm just happy just to get it off, and I throw the ball, and I don't even know what fuck I'm throwing.
Here we go.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow.
I already know TJ Watt. He's don't want to let him get there. Don't want to let him get there.
So good field position for the Steelers.
That's what TJ Watt does.
10, right at the 50-yard line. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Okay,
Fortunately,
focus.
though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Now Wilson on 2nd down. Looking left side, and it's complete.
Oh, they didn't look. When you try to click on the guy and you press it, you know, they don't give you nothing.
To see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the 4th quarter with how.
Yeah, I know what they did to you. I know you clicked on it and try. I know you tried to click and press the button.
Yeah, if this had been a
He just didn't react.
Plenty of sour notes in this one, but they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
That guy recovers off that stumble so fast.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
On 2nd down, Wilson. Now he drops it incomplete.
Ball Pickens, not real. Why? Why are you dropping that?
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
On 3rd and 1, Wilson. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
We are going to throw this touchdown pass. That's what we're going to do. He ain't running. We're throwing it.
Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. 2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. He finds Pickens. They get 7.
We are throwing this ball in. We are not running. We are throwing this ball in, guys.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. And that is they're going to see this from the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise. Still down big.
We throwing it in, guys.
Doing no running.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver
right in there.
Presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Right in there, fellas. I mean, it's just mistakes. I don't know, man. I make a lot of mistakes. Gotta break out of that. That was tough to hold up.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick.
Yeah, I'm pretty predictable. Teach you how to do this one, okay? Hit him.
And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they
got to get it closer.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside
I just made mistakes.
80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93%.
Why didn't he jump? Give me the jump. Give me a little half jump instead for that reaching like that.
2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Right there, too. Give me a little jump.
So the big play needs just like that. They'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
12.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown.
There ain't even no way to defense that. I mean, he's right there. I mean.
Extra point attempt here still to come.
Right there, click. He's just not in good position, and it's a good throw. What do?
The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now. But as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a successful one in some small way.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Now it's Wilson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he bats it away. And it
Boy, batted it away, then hit the receiver.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 0-0. But
Man.
like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. To throw again is Wilson. He's going to let it fly. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Come on.
And it's going to be batted down. And will go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position.
Here we go. 11 MT tight. 11 MT tight. 11, 11, 11. 11 MT, 11 MT. Stop.
Play action. It's Burrow. Looking here for Smith downfield.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Picked off by J.C. Jackson. And the Steelers come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. So this